All right, so this is section 6 of my audio care guide for Uromastyx. This section is titled Seasonal Changes, and this is one that will be pretty pertinent for a lot of people right now because we're in wintertime. So here it goes. Like a majority of reptiles, Uromastyx will have variations in behavior based on the seasons. If you are working to breed your Uromastyx, these changes are a necessary part of the process. But even if you don't plan on breeding, it is almost a certainty that your animal will change behavior in fall and winter, so being prepared is important. Winter slowdown, often called hibernation or brumation, even though each term has a specific definition, is the reduction in activity exhibited by these lizards during the fall and winter and very early spring seasons. Uromastyx of almost all ages go through this natural cycle every year. While usually easy to identify and understand, the sudden change in behavior can be worrisome for new owners. Usually, at the first significant drop in temperature in fall, most Uromastyx will slow down substantially in their behavior. They often reduce their amount of daily basking activity, feed less, sometimes not feeding at all for weeks, and defecate less. Some animals stop coming out entirely and stay hidden for months. Losing some amount of belly weight is completely normal and shouldn't be a cause for alarm in most cases. If your animal is losing weight in the legs and tail, that should be taken as a sign that something is wrong and a vet visit may be in order. My Uromastyx usually begin reducing activity in mid to late September, and by late October, the vast majority of them are barely coming out to eat, bask, defecate, or explore. In conjunction with the natural seasonal changes here in Colorado, I also reduce the daily photo period for the animals. Starting in October, when they start to slow down, I take 1 hour off the running time of the lights every week until they are on from about 9 to 10 a.m. until about 4 to 6 p.m. It is important that basking opportunities are available in case the lizards need to access heat to digest any remaining food in their gut. Even if you don't change the photo period for your Uromastyx, it will very likely still go through all of this change in activity regardless. It's best not to disturb them during this time, but an occasional check is not a problem. Some of my young Uromastyx even appear to grow during this period, emerging in spring a good amount larger than when winter began. As winter draws to a close, I reverse the photo period for my lizards by increasing the length of time lights are on by 1 hour every week until the lights stay on for 12 to 14 hours a day. This year, 2020, when this was written, I noticed a good number of my Uromastyx emerge and become active again immediately after winter solstice. This was probably a coincidence, but is an interesting observation. Usually by late January or early February, almost all of my animals are out basking and ramping up for the coming spring. If your Uromastyx does not slow down for winter, that's also normal. Each animal is unique and will behave according to its own instincts and interests. Being responsive and flexible will help your lizard to make any changes with ease and confidence. Once you've had your Uromastyx for a few years, the winter changes will seem totally normal. You may even plan vacations around when your Uromastyx is asleep in winter in order to reduce the need for a babysitter. Ooh. All right, that's the end of that section. The next section will be titled Interaction and Handling.